showing up on this meeting. Today we're going to start a new TPOS system where we're going to learn how TPOS can empower businesses. So just to give you a brief overview, so the basic TPOS website looks like this. So sorry, I'm pulling it up. Yeah, so this is how the website actually looks like when you land on it. And TPOS also have a mobile application which you can download and then install on your device or on your mobile phone uh, and use it for your daily transaction. It helps you to stay connected to your business, and you can access all the information related to your business at any point in time. So so the basic TPOS website, as I earlier said, has just the home page, the about section, then the pricing here. Now on the of course, the terms and condition and the others, but I want to pay more attention on the features. So the main features that we have on TPOS are the sales feature, which you can use to do your sales, record all your transaction as they happen in your business. And then you have your parties, which is more of like customers. Customers, they could be different type of customers, ranging from retail customers to dealers or wholesale. Then we have here the purchase feature where you record all your purchases, which means that you're stocking up your business. Then we have your product, so you use this feature to record new product for your business. And then you have your due list, which shows you products that are about to expire or they're about to be running out of stock. And then we have your income. So you can record income for your businesses as the same. Also, you can record the expenses. Then we have here stocks. You can track the stocks, your stock in your business, and also loss and profit. So you can also see the loss and profit, and then a good number of reports that you can get directly from the system. And then it supports different languages and different currency, meaning that people can use it all over the world. It's not only limited to Cameroon, you can use it in other parts of the world. And it facilitates a subscription feature. Now, the subscription feature, that is you as a business, you can subscribe and be using the system. We also have the POS and then the inventory sales. So those are the key feature. We are working on it continuously to see how we can add more features on the platform. So just just stay tuned, and then you'll be getting exciting updates as we unfold them. So we have a 14 days trial. That means you can start using TPOS without paying for 14 days, up to 14 days. It was 7 days. We've made it in such a way that um, we want users to really like feel how the system works. So 14 days, they have access to it for free, and then monthly it's 5,000 francs. Of course, we are working alongside with agents. If an agent can support maybe subscription on the platform for 5,000, the agent goes along with 2,500. So we split it on the kind of 50-50 with the agent, and hopefully in subsequent months for the first 1 year, the agent will be getting 1,000 from that subscriber's um, subscription renewal. That means that every time a user renews their subscription, 1,000 francs, so they pay 5,000, 1,000 will be sent to the subscribe to the agent's account. Same also goes with the premium. So if an agent succeeds to register someone on premium, that means that the person will be paying 10,000 every 3 months. Then um, that agent is also going to go home with 50% of that. So if you can make someone subscribe on this, then that is awesome. So that said, that these are the prices for TPOS. Now, when you get on the platform on TPOS, so you just need to click here, you click the login button, and then you'll be able to see the login page here. Now you can create an account by clicking this create an account as a new business, and all you need to do is just to enter your business name, you choose your business category, and then you put your phone number, your your registered email, and then your password and your company address and your opening balance. Like how much are you starting? Do you have any balance? You can keep it zero if there is no, if you don't have any balance. Once you do that, you click on save. Then the system will send a message to verify your email address, and if it is correct, you just need to put the code, and that's all you need to do. Then you'll be able to access the platform. Now, when you have now you take now your username and your password, you can log in on the platform by putting the username, then the password, and followed by clicking on the login button. Once you click on the login button, you have access to the platform. Just like you can see, you land on this page. Now, just to let you know, you can use this platform on the web browser. You can use it on your phone through an app, and so those are the various ways that you can use it, either on your web browser, that means on your computer, or you can use it on an iPad, or you can use it on your phone. So you don't necessarily um, need to buy a big computer before you can start using it. Also, it comes along, if you want, we can give you a we can request you to pay for a Bluetooth printer, and you can print your receipts directly on the Bluetooth printer if you're using your phone. So just to give you that heads up before time. Now, the basic feature for those of us who are already familiar with Shopee's and maybe other orbits, it is quite straightforward. Now, all you need to do, if let's say if you're a new user, some key things that you probably want to do before is to first of all come here. If you support VAT in the country where you are, then you need to register your VAT. So how many percent do you charge for VAT? In Cameroon, VAT is about 19.5%. And then you could create other different types of taxes if it applies to your country. Another thing that you possibly want to do is to put your various expense categories. For example, you pay for water bill, you pay for electric bill, you pay for transportation, and all the different categories you might want to enter them. We can assist any new business. We are willing, always willing to assist any business to onboard them so they don't need to go through the hustle of like struggling on their own. We can go alongside with them on daily basis. That said, once you enter your expenses category, you also want to enter your income category. So the different sources that you get money through for your business, you want to enter those categories. So you just list them so that at any point in time, if you want to um, record money that comes into your business, you can just add them here and then select the category. So it could be maybe money coming in as equity that you're putting or capital that you're putting for your business. You want to record those things and key them. Another thing that you want to look at is you want to set your currency. So if you are in Nigeria and you want to use this platform, you need to come to currency. You scroll down to where you have Naira, and then you click on it and make it your default. Then that is going to be the currency that your users or you yourself you'll be able to see within the application. Another thing that you possibly want to do is you want to check on your general settings, and then um, you can update your store information, like put your own logo so that it's going to come out on your invoice, and then how you want to round number, whether you want to round to whole number or you want to round to the nearest whole number or whichever. That will depend on the country where you are. Cameroon does not have decimal for business, so just to give you that heads up. Then you want to register your various means through which you collect money. So you want to register, you collect, like people pay in your shop by cash, by card, or maybe on credit. So you want to like register all of those things so that um, you could use them. Another thing that you possibly want to do, you have here the user rule. You might be the sole owner of your business and you have a cashier. You can add the cashier by clicking on that add user. Then you'll be able to put the cashier their own username, their own email and password, and then assign permissions. Then they'll be able to do only those specific things that you've assigned to them. So that said, we also have a link that the user can download the app directly from within the web browser. And here you can upgrade your plan. So those are some of the settings that you possibly want to do before you even start using the platform. Now coming in, we have here suppliers. So you can enter your supplier, you can register suppliers, those who actually supply you the items that you sell. And then we have here for customers, you could register new customers by entering information about customers, and you could always use the customer details in the long run for marketing purposes. That said, we also have here the stock list. So you can see here all your stocks, the stocks that are running low and the stocks that are almost expiring. So you will be able to see them here. Now I'm coming to the product. Now on the product, you want to classify your products now into different categories. First of all, how do you measure? Like you want to first of all set the various units that you use for your business. For example, you might have things like maybe you measure in a glass, one glass of gari is 50 francs, for example, or 100 francs, and someone comes and buy 12 glass of gari, so you can the system can just multiply that by the number of gram. That helps by the number of glasses that was taken. Also, milligram, the things that you measure in milligram or milliliters or liters or gram or kilograms, all of those things like fish for kilograms, you might want to record all of them. Brand also, so you might be buying things, maybe say, like for example, I was doing a sample example of brasseries. So if you're running a bar, you have some products that are brasseries, you have some that are Guinness, you have some that are um, like some of the top. I don't know what company they come from. So Coca-Cola and all those stuff. So you might have products which have specific brands. You want to record those brands. Another thing is categories. So you might want to also classify your various products under different categories. So like here we have beer, and then we have electronics. We have all different types of categories. Then we have here print labels. So if you're running something like a supermarket and you can print labels for specific goods. So for example, if I choose that, I can preview. So let me add another one. So I can preview and see this is the barcode. So I can print the barcode and put it on my various products within my business. So users can see the price and the packing date, and even the tag. So you can tag this barcode to sell your product. So let me just quickly go from there. Then now you can now register your product. So you have to do all of this step first before you register your product. Now, when you're registering your product, you just need to enter the product name, the product, you select the category, the brand, you select that, and then the unit. And the product code is generated automatically. How many stocks do you have? Maybe you have 50 pieces of that. And when do you want the system to send you a message to tell you that your stock is getting finished? So you could say, when my stock gets to 10, send me a message that stocks is getting finished, or this particular product is getting finished. If that product has an expiry date, you can enter the expiry date. And then also, if you're supporting VAT, you can enter your VAT, and you can see here, you can say whether you're selling your product with VAT inclusive or VAT exclusive. VAT inclusive means that your VAT is inside the price that you're offering to customers. So let's say, for example, one blockade is 50 francs, for example. You can't say that 50 francs plus VAT, which means the user will be paying 50 something francs. So you just say 50 francs, means VAT is already inside. That's what we mean by VAT inclusive. Okay, VAT exclusive for places where the users already know that there is VAT and then they want to see that value of the VAT. I think for some businesses in Cameroon, they might want to have their VAT showing. We have here also the purchase price, for example. So let's say if you buy something for 100 francs and your profit margin, your profit margin is 20%, means that your retail price should be 120. So that means you buy for 100, but you're selling at 120. So how much are you going to sell that if you're doing wholesale? So you might say, well, your wholesale price is 1,115 and your dealer price is maybe 110. So, and then now you put the manufacturer and the image. So that is how you can actually record a new product on the system. You click on save and the product is saved. Now, before I take you through the purchase, I want to first of all show you how the sales work. Now, when you come here, you'll be able to see your sales list. So all the things that you sold, you'll be able to see them showing up here on your sales list. We can see here this person, we made a payment here, but the person did not pay. And then we made this one here, and what happened here was the person paid part of the money, did not pay completely. This person also did not pay. That's why some people pay. So through that, you'll be able to like follow up and say, oh, let me call this person, and or maybe I send the person an invoice to show the person, oh, last time you came and you bought, but you didn't pay. You can print out the invoice or maybe send it as PDF to the person's WhatsApp, or you can email it. Then the person will see, oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe let me send the money right away. Then if you want to do a new sale, all you just need to do is to click on the sale new. And once you do that, then a POS open up, almost similar like Shopee's. Here you've got a calculator. You can calculate if maybe um, you want to get some clarity. Then we have today's sales. You might want to see today's sales showing up here. So I'm coming back to the new sale. So all you need to do is you look at the various items. I can see here, Mr. Dunier, maybe you're the one who added Samsung. Yeah. But if not, then fine. So we have here, you just need to select the customer. He's a retailer. You sell for him and say, okay, um, he wants to drink Big Guinness. Big Guinness is 1,269. You can if you want to give a discount, you can see update the price here and say no, my this thing is 1,200, not one. So you do it directly and say 1 2. Once you do that, the system will update that price and the user is going to pay 1,200. So um so that means that you can make updates on prices right from within the app while you're making your sales. So 1,200 for that. And this person wants to buy two of it. Same, the person wants to buy, Mr. Leo wants to buy Amstel. So I'm adding Amstel to the list. I'm adding Amstel to the list now. So Amstel shows up. When my Amstel is 700 francs, for example, and now we get now a total that will show up here as 3,100. Now 3,100, do I support VAT? Okay, VAT. That means that about 604 will be the VAT. So you see why for Cameroon market, so many people will not want that. They will not want to see VAT like, oh, I'm paying up to this amount for VAT and all stuff. Okay, you might decide and say, okay, no, no problem. I'm going to put the VAT, but I'll give you a discount of 604.5 so that you pay the same amount. Or you could say, okay, what I'm going to do here is I want to give you a percentage discount rather, and I'm going to give you 20% discount. So we can see 20% discount, and let me take out this VAT. So I'm giving 20% discount here. And if shipping has to be done, then I'll have to put maybe my shipping fee is 500 francs to go and deliver it to the person's house. Now, how much is the person giving me? The total bill for this person is 2020. This person gave me 2,500. So I put the amount that the person gave me, and then the change that I have to return back to the person is 480. So once that is done, it means that the person does not owe me anything. But if the amount is 2020 and this person gave me bet 1.5, I'll enter the 1.5. If I save it, it will be showing in the system that this person is still owing me 520. So I need to follow up from the person and get my 520 back. So that is the process of doing your sales. So it's quite straightforward. One of the reasons we made it this way is because we wanted to make it in such a way that our users don't need a manual. Like they don't need a manual to be able to use the platform. It should be very, very straightforward, very easy, and very easy for them to use it on the mobile phone. Here also you can see sales return. So you can see item that someone returned back to the company or to the business. You can see it from there. So far, we don't have any sales return yet. But I want to bring us back to the sales. Here you can see we have categories. So by clicking on the category, you can filter. Maybe I want just beer. So I click on beer and it's going to filter and only beer will be shown here. I might decide to go with brand. I want only brasseries product. So I click on brasseries and then only brasseries product will show up. Then I can do my sales. So you can use this. At the same time, you could search the product and say, okay, Tesla, for example. If we have Tesla, so before that, I need to select. So if I have Tesla, then I can search up Tesla and Tesla is going to show up if we have one. Okay, so we've got here different types of Tesla and I'm adding it to my list. Then I can do my sale. You could add a user directly by clicking on this plus sign here. Also, you could make adjustment on the date where the transaction happened. So if someone bought something yesterday and it wasn't recorded, and the person come back today, you can still record it by just using a backward date, and then you record it. So that is basically the process. Now bring you to the purchase. You can enter new purchases for the business in the sense that maybe the system has told you that your Guinness is almost finished. So you select who is the supplier that supplies you Guinness, you check, and then you select the Guinness. So I'm buying maybe 100 pieces of Guinness. Each of it, the price is this time around is 900 francs. That 900 francs, that is the price. But I'm selling it at 1,200, and my wholesale price will be 1,100. Why my dealers, I'll work with them and I'll give them for 1,120, for example. Then you save it. So that is a new purchase. Now, um, because this is a new purchase, did you pay for VAT? Did you have any discount? How much did you give? Because here we can see that's 90,000. So if I put 100,000 there, then that means that I got a change of 10,000 francs and I pay by cash. So I'm recording my purchases. All of these details is going to show up on your profit and loss. Once you enter your sales, you enter your purchases, you enter also your income and expenses. All of these things will show up on your profit and loss by the end of the month. We can see already from here that we sold, and this particular product, we sold this product at a loss. So we didn't make any profit for this particular product. But meanwhile, all the other ones are growing. So we made a good number of profit for the business. And that is why we got all of this showing up here. And your report. So you can see all your sales report. You can see your sales return, your purchase return, all your incomes, your expenses, your current stock, your customers, transactions, your subscription, your expired product, and you can upgrade your plan. Once your 14 days trial finishes, all you need to do is to come, you click on subscribe, choose your plan, choose how you want to pay. Whichever way you want to pay, you choose that. This is automatic. We are still yet to integrate TPOS Pay, MTN, and Orange Money for subscription. But that notwithstanding, we have already integrated Flutterwave, which user can still collect, like we can still collect money through Momo. So that's it. Just to give you that heads up, that is what is going to happen. Um, Going back, basically, that is how the platform works. It's quite easy, no much bending here and there, here and there, here and there. So thank you so much. I don't know if you have any questions so far, then I can answer that.